Right, and we're back in, of course. Dumping. I was dumping water from above, but it's not that. It's this steam vent that's actually coming through the side and pushing in that way. Yes, hello again to YouTube. Cut the VOD there. So it's that's coming in the side. It's not the drip from here that I did. This thing isn't actually running, and it was just going straight down anyway. So yeah, we need some water storage. The question is, how big do we make it, and how many pumps do we need? Get on here. Just more meters. Can we send this out again? Are we ready to go? We're going to go out here. Why not? Send it? Maybe? I don't know. Are we good? We got food, we got quiet water. Sure, it'll be fine. Okay, yeah, so the question is, how big do we make it? Because, let's say, if we are aiming for 100 dupes-ish, we might not go that big, I don't know, but that's probably about how many of you have subscribed so far for the run that want to get in, so we'll try and fit as many as we can in. If we did aim for 100, then you should only need, I'm having a complete mind blank. They consume 60 kilos a cycle, so they consume 100 grams a second each. So if you had 100 dupes, you'd only need 10 kilos a second of oxygen, right? Yeah, this is going to be most tubes too. That's what I'm afraid of, because you guys are trolling me with all your subscriptions. Yes, shout out to people that watch on Twitch and YouTube. That is dedication right there. So yeah, if that's 10 kilos a second of oxygen, then that's not actually that much water. So yeah, we need some nat gas gens going here as well, I think. What's going on with this? Can we run that across? Sorry, I'm just sorting a bit of power, because I think we are having power issues. So yeah, so if we had 10 kilos a second of oxygen, then that's actually only slightly more than one water pipe. Obviously you lose a little bit in the electrolyzer, so it'd be a tiny bit more, but only be 2 pumps. The question is, what else we can use it for? If we've got a petroleum boiler, we need another pump. Anything else? Any other major water consumption? I can't think of it. So I think where I'm getting to is 2 pumps would probably be fine. It might be sensible just to add an extra one in just in case. I think, it always helps to have redundancy. So if we go for 3 pumps, for example, that's also not too bad in terms of pipe routing. If you add lots of pipes into the same single storage thing, it becomes a complete nightmare to do pipe routing. Trust me on that from personal experience. Right. Yes, everyone will get a private bedroom, of course, yeah, and with a window to space. That was the answer to the question, Kathy, you were asking earlier. Yeah, I would like to give everyone a view of space, so they won't get a lot of it, but they will have a glass window on their bedroom, and they will have an empty tile next to them. There will then be another room immediately next to that, so they kind of stare into each other, but they will at least have, as much as I can give them, views to space. So every room will have a room with a view, and I think that's good. So I've got a rough idea for what I want. We should be okay. Okay, now the Escher waterfall is what I'm going to use. Again, this is an infinite storage technique. If you haven't seen the tutorial on infinite storage, not interested, that is the one to watch, where I explain this in more detail. But the idea is we kind of exploit a specific behaviour of gas and liquids that allows it just to keep filling up and filling up and filling up. So yeah, again, I'm looking for my own infographic reference. Do I? Oh, I don't have it here. I have one on. I think I saved the local one. I can never remember how to do these. I'm not an expert with the waterfalls. Perfect. Right. The thing is, you go door here, you go door here, and that is it. Yeah, and then also, tip for this again for anyone that is unfamiliar with this, you need to use airflow tiles or airlocks, because those things do not break under pressure. So yeah. I'll move this over one more. So what you need to do is put another one here, but I don't want to build here because it will block them getting in. And then we just dump all the water. So this one I can use for polluted water, because I see there's already polluted water in there. So if you're wondering, yeah, I'll use that one for polluted water. Can I do this? No, that's wrong. That is wrong. Need room for the door. So the door, so it has to go like this. And we'll ladder down here. Again, yeah, now I've made 3 for polluted water, which is entirely overkill, I'm sure, but it's we'll build like that anyway. Yeah, and then you got to route these things. Pipe routing becomes a bit of a pain. This is, so the way I've done this is 3 by 3, right? So that's not too bad. You can see I've got 6 lanes. I've got 3 coming in, 3 coming out, and that's fairly manageable. You can go nuts with these things, and it does become a bit crazy. Right, so what we'll do is we'll pull that one across there. See, now annoyingly already I'm kind of running out of space. So we'll do that, and then unfortunately the last output one's just going to go on by its own on the bottom. Something like that. And then yeah, we've got to route all these and not cross them over. Thank you, Thavera, for sharing that. There you go. View to the neighbour's neck. Well, you know, we can imagine they have curtains. Well, everyone will get a space room. That is the goal. Well, everyone will get a window anyway. I don't know if they actually get to. There'll be enough for that. Right. So yeah, so it looks like the polluted water might fall out the top one and end up in the bottom one. In which case, we'll just use the top one for polluted water. Okay, so that's really going to help us. Good. We still have no petroleum, although we do have some petroleum in here, of course. Oh, we managed to dig that out too, which is great. So that's that problem solved. And I want to keep everything. Oh, sorry, you mean new plantoid there? Yes. Okay, cool. We found the magma plantoid, so that's great because we'll get some niobium, and we can get some thermium, which will help us. Help us with what? Hydrogen gas plants, probably. No, not a whole lot actually, not specifically. Just generally useful, but it'll be all right. Food. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if we can take. We can probably take more dupes, probably. But I don't know why that one didn't get swapped. When did that one swapped? Oh, I didn't pull those out either. So yeah, we need to move everyone in at some point. Yeah, I don't want to do sour gas bio. Yeah, why do you want to see that? Good question. Very good question. Are we? Yeah. I'm guessing this is going to be unreachable. Yeah, I saw that coming. Yeah, that should all be reachable now. Cool. Irrigation. We ran out of pea water. Is that a problem? We ran out of pea water, so our extra reservoir is no longer needed. The pea water's. Oh. Hi, Shadow Fang. Welcome in. Okay, flooding. Yeah, broken. Okay, I think we're in a bit where we just need to let them build. There's a lot of building to do. Although that is always the case, so. But I think we're building on the further edges of things now, so. We'll see. What I'll do as well with this. I'd like to make a little pit where we can bottle empty some petroleum in, because I need some petroleum for need some petroleum for the drowning chamber, or yeah, evolution chamber. If you don't want a shower, have you? I mean, it depends who's in the shower, you know. That's always a risk. There's some things you don't want to see. Yeah, so we'll just do it like this, and then we can just store a little bit of petroleum in here, and then we can pitch pump it out for when we need it. Comes petroleum. Excellent. This ice is going to melt. Yeah, sorry, is going to melt. Has melted, so let's replace that. Good priority line. Okay, well. Everything's looking quite good. Happy? Yeah, we'll replace this ice. I think some areas are heating up for sure. In general, obviously, where the water's being produced by the geysers, those are really heating up. The magma's quite hot, unsurprisingly. Other than that, it's still, yeah, the base is a reasonable temperature, which is good. Okay. Yeah, we've got a bit of a mix of liquids over here, so we have to work that one out. Right, where's I going here? So yeah, so if this is below 200, we can empty. Annoyingly, there are some gases stuck here, so they won't really flow out. Okay, they will in the end. There we go, pushed it all out. And then we can pitch pump this stuff, and then, for example, we can put it in here. Now we have enabled auto bottle. We can grab it, put it in there. Not with neck. Who has a neck fetish? Is that even a thing? I mean, I don't know what that would entail. Please do not post answers in the comments. Yeah, no idea. Right. So we need to get rid of this carbon dioxide. I think the way to get rid of it is if we airflow tile this and then delete it. But then we should be able to pop a little bit of water on the top. And this will all be drowning. Well, yeah. If we put that in there, then the liquid should push the gas to the left, and then we can actually delete it by changing it back. So it didn't finish, of course. Yeah. And also the coal's all going to go down here as well. So yeah, so the gas ended up in there, the carbon dioxide, and we can delete it by swapping it back. Okay. That has not worked how I hoped. There should still be enough to drown the hatches, right? I mean, this probably isn't enough for slicksters, but it's probably enough for hatches. We'll leave it like this for now, because I think it will work, but that has not gone particularly well. I think airflow tiles in the top would have helped. There you go. Okay, we've got 5 out of 8 critters in there and none in there. I think we're still building up our hatch ranch numbers. Cool. Alright, let's leave it like that for now. That didn't work perfectly well, but I think we'll survive. Just grabbing fossil. So yeah, we need to dig all the way down here, so that's one project. We need to finish the Escher waterfall, and we also still need to come up for... Does this have power? Oh. Didn't finish this. I think this has power. I'm not sure this has a gas output though, does it? This isn't going anywhere, so... Oh, but these now have it. Pipe blocked. Yeah. If I mesh tile this... Yeah, I think two layers will actually be fine. It's just that if we put slicksters in there, it ain't gonna work. So... We'll leave it for now because we're just doing hatches. If we convert that to slicksters, then we'll need to be aware of that. Okay, there we go. Right. Hopefully that gets the carbon dioxide. Oh, if this is just pumping down from up here, this is just a waste of time. Ugh. Yeah, don't bother doing that. Cool. Okay, we can at least run these natural gas gens. They're making a bit of a mess, but Probably better power than coal because we've got probably quite a bit of natural gas by now. 400 kilos of tires, pretty good. Can't complain. You guys having an interesting conversation in the chat. I'll leave that one off. Yeah, the pumps. So these pumps, they are infinite storage. So I did mention earlier, if you haven't seen the tutorial bike for infinite storage, definitely worth checking out if you want some more explanation of this. But basically, you have two different gases that go in here, and then that means that liquids will infinitely fall into this area. So it's kind of a bit of an exploit, but it's a way to store liquids infinitely in much smaller space, which is great. Devera does not like necks. He is anti-neck. Rizia, thank you very much for the raid this evening. How are you doing? I'll give you a quick shout out, of course. Rizia is another Oni streamer, although I've seen you be playing some other stuff recently. Was it Dyson Sphere or other things? Oh dear, hold on. I just need some water. Been talking for too long. Yeah, but welcome in, and welcome in raiders as well. You're up to Oni today. What were you up to in Oni on this time? Yeah, the highlights are being used effectively, I can see. Okay. What is this? Is this... This is the petroleum line out. Okay. Lots of work. You guys are in the chat. I'm trying to stay clear of it. It's trying to be a family-friendly channel-ish. Ayo. Oh, and Jarmich as well. Welcome in as well. You've been spamming and gold working, I see. Yeah, no, we're doing alright. I mean, I'm trying to pick it back up because I've been out for 2 weeks, so I haven't streamed in 3 weeks, and I'm getting back used to it. Yeah, we're just working on extra waterfalls for infinite storage. We're trying to get the petroleum boiler up and running, even though we don't have any slicksters, so that is a complete pain. Nope, the conversation is not censored, so everyone will see that. And they will now know you as the people with fetishes, so you're prepared for that. Yeah, we've got this working even though we have a sixer, so we've turned this into a hatch ranch, but we'll have to route the petroleum up into the corner and then bleed off the carbon dioxide that way. Yeah, still really not sure what to do with the polluted water if we sieve it or just bin it. I suppose if we've got infinite storage, we can just we can bring it back in here. It'd be good. Sorry, what are you replying to? Where's Badger? Where's Badger squeaking? I didn't, I've completely missed you. Ah, there you are. Sorry, the air filters let the polluted water off gas. Yeah. Until 1800, yeah. They will. They will. Yeah. It's, yeah, it's not gonna cause an issue, I don't think. So, fingers crossed. So, what's up with my materials overlay? Is this a flux thing where I can't see the polluted water? This just looks grey to me. Does this look grey to you guys as well, or is the brown being washed out by something? Is that different? This is very not clear to me. Okay, polluted water. Yeah, we've got polluted water here. What? We've just got gas in here, so we can use this for water, which is good. It's dark. Yeah, okay. I wonder if my flux is playing up on me again and making it look not different when they are different. Yeah, what I'll do, I think, just to counter that, if I just close that off, that's probably going to help. Rule, we've got some more printables. Paying attention. Right, food-wise, we'll definitely take gold. Gold's always good. Food-wise, so we have a lot of food. I do wonder if we should just bring him back. If we should start taking on more dupes. And with the hatches, some more hatches over here as well we can nab. With the hatches, we can probably sustain low more dupes. I haven't... What I should really do here is do a calculation, shouldn't I? That is the answer. So how many... So this is 17, and that's 17 again, so 34. We should be frying this all right, I really hope. We definitely need to be frying it into gristleberry, because that extends that. I can't remember the numbers. I wrote the plant tutorial about on this. I haven't made it yet, but I wrote the numbers. I think it's 2 2/3 plants per, if you're doing gristleberry, per dupe. So if I did, what do I say, 34 over 2.67, that does make 12 and most of a dupe. The mealwood is a lot of mealwood. That's 20. That's 50. There's a lot of mealwood. How much dirt have I got? 130. I might have to take some of this up. So what did I just say? I've just completely lost that. 12. That was 12 dupes by itself. This is 10 dupes here. A hatch ranch is. What are the numbers on a hatch ranch? 8 over 6. 4,000 and a third. It's just about 5.333, isn't it? You get out of that in barbecue, so each hatch ranch can support 5 1/3 dupes. Bristle, you need 3 per dupe, but if you turn it to gristleberry, it's 2 and 2/3, I think. Remembering from my script there. So currently, if I've got 2 hatch ranches, that take me to almost 11. Oh, is it? Okay. So let's say that's 11 then, if that's the right number. 11 from there. 11 from there, so that would be 22 plus the mealwood. And the mealwood is currently, it's too much. It's too much. So I think we need to dig some of this mealwood up. We can just use it for space food. Yeah, let's dig that up. Let's dig that up. We'll just use those 10 plants. Okay, these aren't necessarily fully filled up yet, so we'll see. Oh, we can also can I change this to stone hatch? No, I have an egg, but I don't have any stone hatches. We can swap this for the stone hatch egg. Remove these. Give me the stone hatch eggs. There we go. Okay. But you're not quite Kathy Mathy. You're Kathy Matty. One more H and you'll be really good at maths. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check the Bristol Blossoms number because Evera is getting me confused. So let me have a look. Let me confirm what I wrote in these numbers. You would only need 3 plants instead of 4. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so it's 3 cooked and it's 4 raw. Yeah, it must have been. What was I thinking of? I might have been thinking fried mushroom, maybe something else. I was thinking of something else. There you go. Yeah. Well, I just checked my script, which I've checked with the wiki, of course, anyway. So yeah, I trust those. Most of the time, they're right. Yeah, we should have more than enough food. So that's 22. That's 22 dupes of food plus 5. So we've got 27 dupes worth of food and 16 dupes. So we can take on more. Although we do need to fill the ranches out a bit. So we'll see. Let's get the ranches going before we count these hatches that don't exist. That would be a good idea. But yeah, we can definitely take another 6 to 10 dupes, and that will help things get built quicker. So that's good. Yeah, it looks like then our petroleum line is coming along. Can you just hurry up with this? There's more down here as well. And here is okay. It's everywhere. It's too much. Yeah. Yeah, I consider studying maths as well and physics. I wasn't really sure what to do. The reason I chose engineering. because I was at school and I liked maths, but I didn't want to do maths, and I liked physics, but I didn't want to do physics. I was like, I'll just do engineering then. That sounds about right. It's in the middle. And it was, so there you go. That's how I chose engineering. Funny these things sometimes. And it all worked out in the end. Everyone lived happily ever after. The end. Well, not the end. More to come. Still going. In fact, we're only about halfway through this stream and this episode, so lots more fun and games to come. I'm rather dying of heat here. I'll be honest, I'm getting very tired. We'll keep going, we'll plow on through. Teacher recommended to use some kind of engineering. Normal, that's just fine with the X, but I love algebra. Algebra's great. So I studied general engineering, which was really good as well, because as you could tell, I did not have a specific thing already in mind when I went into engineering. I just knew roughly what I wanted to do. So, yeah, in the UK, a number of universities offer general engineering, and then specialised a couple of years in as well. So it was really good. It was good for me. That was what I was after, because I wanted that flexibility. You know, go into a bit of engineering, do your first, second year lectures, and then you get to choose. So at that point, you've done some engineering. You kind of got a feel for, well, I like this, I don't like that, because a lot of the engineering topics are new. Why are you making a mess? You're grounded? Are you stuck? He's stuck. What is going on here? This is going on here. I'll get out. Yeah. I disagree with you entirely there, Vera. I hate geometry. Geometry did my head in, and what I also really hate about geometry is that if you don't think of a problem in the right way, it can often be impossible, like literally impossible, to get the right answer. It just does not fit with my head. Algebra is just fits way better with me. It just clicks. And I think with the algebra, there's multiple different ways you can do it. I mean, that's also true of geometry, but I just always found with the geometry problems, I would always come at it from the wrong way, and I just wouldn't get it. So yeah, geometry would be on the bottom of my list. Hate triangles, I hate circles. Don't ask me to find the overlapping area of some nonsense of lines. Give me some equations to solve, and I'll bust through them. That's so. Yeah, but trig. The thing is, trig is very broad. You know, when you're first introduced to trig, it's like, here's some triangles, and here's how the angles and the sides relate to each other. But yeah, certainly once you do engineering, and you know, you got sine and cosine and tangent stuff, you know, and you end up with imaginary numbers where sine and cosine is a different way of representing those, and you end up with signals, like in engineering, that you have again, a lot of periodic things that aren't triangles are trig. So, you know, when you say trig, to me that doesn't actually invoke immediately doing triangle maths. It actually comes more to imaginary numbers and that kind of things, and even algebra, like doing or calculus with trig, is more in my wheelhouse than doing triangles. It's probably a bit weird, but there you go. That's the way it goes. Okay, right, morphing on a little bit. Excuse me there, we're having a maths chat. It's always good. We like discussing these kind of things. I feel like most players like only, or at least have an interest in maths and science and stuff. Of course. Some points. What if you make the Empire State Building? What would be the area of the points of the planes? I don't know what you're trying to ask with that question, but I don't understand. Next question. No, there are always things like here's a load of triangles, and these lines are parallel, and here's a circle that overlaps these triangles. What is this area? And you're like, what? It's like, I don't know where to start with this. And there's always some weird silly trick that you were meant to use, and if you don't know what it is, you literally can't start. You have nothing to go. That's why you're annoyed with it. Anyway, I do not do a lot of trig these days, so I'm sure I'm incredibly out of practice with that. Right, let's also bring power in here. Of course, we'll need to do that. Can we do it off this power? I mean, I think in theory we'd be stretching this power if we did it this way, but we're not going to use these like constantly, at least not to start with. So I think we'll get away with this for now. What I will do is we need to make one of these polluted and one of these non-polluted. I'm thinking because so there's already polluted water in here and the gas pressure is quite high. We could if we pump this down here, it would stop the off-gassing. So for example, again, we'll just hijack some of these pipes for a minute. We could send that down into there. Maybe we'll rejig it around later on. If we pump all the polluted water into there, we'll be good. Cool. Yeah, we do have to sweep this out. Can't have any ice and stuff in. Well, especially in the wrong one. I mean, you can have ice in the water storage. That's not a big deal, but there you go. Oh no, Vera's writing geometry questions for me in chat now. I'm gonna kindly ignore all of these. I don't think they have answers. I think he's making stuff up. Unless it's a genuine question, but beats me. Yes, we'll pop the polluted water in the bottom one, or we'll put the normal water in that one. And then what we can do is... what is this? This is oil line. This has not been plumbed properly at all. Put a bridge here. And then bridge back over. This is a complete mess. I mean, please do not build bases like this. This all needs to be fixed at some point. Right, so then the water line, yeah, will go into this one, although that's lined up with the wrong one. Cool, yeah, so we've got the polluted water. Again, we'll just mop this. We can priority 9 this now, I think. Just get the last bits done. Okay, well, if Arizia agrees, alright, I'll acquiesce to that. Okay. Sweep, 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 sweep. Get this all finished. Yeah, this is good, right? This has only got gas in, so that does mean we can actually just straight up connect this up. This won't work until we sort the gases out in here, so that is something else we're going to need to sort out. But yeah, what I can do with the gas is I can move it to. You could say this is the first time I think I'm going to try and use natural gas in here. But why not? Why not? Let's use natural gas and hydrogen. So the tile has got to be here, here, and here, and here. So the natural gas is the heavier one. So we have to bring that down here, and can we bring it in that way? Yeah. Mouse is all over the place. We'll bring it in this way because it'd be easier to delete. We'll put that in that one, that in that one, and then this one will kind of bridge over like this. We'll just nab this off the hydrogen. So, something like this. Hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. Yeah, and we'll delete that on those two. What's going on here? We've got water in this one. I missed some of your chats there. I was focusing on that. Math enjoyer. We have math lits, L-I-T-S. And pure maths. Yeah, we have pure maths and applied maths. No, that was my university level. I think this water's freezing to ice anyway, so a bit redundant. Yeah. Let's get this stuff built. We can actually start filling this up with water, so that would be good. Where is this water coming from? Is this just ice that's playing up? Don't know. Okay, do some walking. Let me dig this again. There's clearly water spilling off the side. I don't know how much water. It seems like quite a lot. So I don't want water in here. I need polluted water in the bottom one. So we'll try to pour the water in here, see if it freezes anyway, but that'll be fine. Oh crap. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but we got water in here. We have water coming in, right? Water is being infinitely stored, which is good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect this and then feed the spom from the bottom here. See if we can get rid of that water that way. Right, we can take more dupes. We can take more dupes. That's a quick question. We do have the bedroom space for that. The answer is almost certainly no, isn't it? Which is not good. Can we... Okay, so what's the problem? Is it Atmo suits? Is it bedrooms? Is it great halls? I think it's just bedrooms. So what I should have done, really, this was a mistake, is done that, shouldn't I? And dig these up. And make this a bedroom. And we'll leave the farm tiles in. We'll have a farm tile floored bedroom. How about that? That's the new one. We can do funky beds. What we got? Camping cot, stargazer cot. Oh, I tell you what we can do. We can rocket bed it. There we go. Then we can get loads in here. There you go. Even better. Perfect. Sleep on the farm tiles. Great. So yeah, are any of these dupes any good? So I don't like air concentrate. An MK person, thank you very much for the continued Prime sub. Appreciate that. We'll just check if you're on my list. You are indeed, so I don't need to add you. You should be. Yeah, I don't like nyctophobic. I don't like mouth breather. And I don't like trypophobia, to be honest. But we do need ranchers, so why don't we welcome in a rancher? That sounds good. And next up to join the colony was Tim Nelson. So Tim, I should have renamed you before I popped you in, but where are you? There you are. Yes, welcome in Tim as one of my Patreon members. Appreciate your support with that. Let's, oh yeah. Okay. Lovely. So yeah, I'll keep adding more of you in. We can take more dupes for now. Do we do? Well, I mean, it's same old me, you know. There's I have a style, and in many ways, actually, a lot of this is kind of similar to how I did the most dupes run, in having a starter base and then fixing it up later. The goal's slightly different, I'd say. The number of dupes might end up not too different, so we'll find out. So yeah, we should just be pumping the water into here and let this fill up. And what will happen is this will just overpressure, and that's where we need to come do the gases to set the Escher waterfall up. But we'll wait a little bit because this can still fill up a lot. It's all good. We are now. I think we're dripping polluted water all the way down here, aren't we? Yeah. So I tried to do that. Oh yeah, schedules. That's a good point. Thank you for reminding me. Let's see if we can fix that. What are we doing with schedules? We currently have +2, +4, +6. I guess we should add a +8. That would make sense, wouldn't it? This is just generally how I run my schedules. Offset them by a fixed amount. Usually 2. And then that way they can use the bathroom at different times. And you only need 1 bathroom, which is helpful. And also it helps them just keep working around the clock a bit. You get less downtime on your buildings. Why? What's going on here? So 2 was missing one. Yeah, let's go with that. As long as they're split, it doesn't matter too much. Lovely. Do you need another tile? No, I don't think so. I've copied my of my design. The waterfall goes in here, so it's fine. Yeah, this is copying the design that I have, so this is standard. I'm following my pattern. It is correct. It does work. I'm not making it up. It's all right. How are we getting on down here? What I think we'll do, because this has been going for a while, and it's still going. Let's up this to get it done, because I think it's too far away, so they're not doing it. And then in terms of this long petroleum line, again, yeah, I think we need to... Everything priority 6, that's the way, yeah. There you go. Okay, so hopefully... Okay, we need to send a bit of... Right, we've got a bit of hydrogen in here, which is good. We have no natural gas yet, so unfortunately no natural gases. Let's just... I might send more than that. Send a little bit of gas round in a loop, and into our storage area. That section inside the ranch is unreachable. That may be a problem. Thank you for letting me know. Let's have a look. Oh yes, you're correct. They cannot get up there. Well, yeah, okay. Well, yes, then we're going to have to come in from over here. Let's do that. Are you Helminator? Welcome in. Geometry is not the best part of maths, so we agreed to disagree on that point. You know, I mean, the boiler, you say hasn't progressed much. It's done. I mean, we've flashed some. I don't have it working yet because I have nowhere to get to take the petroleum out to, because I can't use this brick, obviously because I've got slicksters. I'm having to route it up here, and they're just being a bit slow in actually getting this done. So, you know, the boiler itself, I think that went really well. So, we've got progress there. I don't recall. I don't think so. Razor will tell us. Yeah, exactly. There was no petroleum. So we're all good. Yeah, mate, we've done a lot of ushering. We haven't set this up quite yet as an usher. Why is there water in here? Can I... See, this is a benefit, right? If I just stick this pump in here, and I just pump this polluted water into there. Yeah, so also stop this coming in. Rather annoying. Damn, ice getting in the way. At least this one's filling up nicely, so that's good. But this is almost ready to go over the one tile, so just keep an eye on it. Yeah, there is ice forming, but it's because it's dripping down here, so let's stop it dripping, and then that should solve the problem. Yeah, this should just tick over 1 ton and then push some more gas out of here. I'm hoping. Or is it just stuck and is filling up out here instead? Interesting. This gas seems to be holding it back for now, so what'll probably happen is we need to fill this up first. Yeah, it's stuck. It can't push the gas out for some reason, which is weird. I don't know why not. I mean, it should be compressible. I do wonder if setting up the Escher's not going to do anything. And I hope it works. It should work. Yeah, just that little tile up there. Who's starving? Sounds good. Oh, we got more carbon dioxide build up. Carbon dioxide build up means send the rocket out and try and get use some fuel up for no reason. And free data banks, why not? What are we doing with the research? Materials research, yeah. It's limiting factor. Oh, we also have a printable. What we got? It's taking a while to think about it. I'm just doing server things. Ooh, magma checkers, nice. But that's an airflow tile. I know there's a visual bug, but even that, I mean, those two should be able to compress each other. Maybe if I take this out. Oh, I'm paused. Try to take this out, see if that compresses it. If not, I mean, we can just set up the Escher and it should be fine, right? I think. Why are these not running? Are these... This is just stuck again? There's more water here? Ugh. Damn it, game. This is just dripping water. Right, okay, put a cover on this and stop the water dripping in. Maybe. There's quite a lot of water in here already. 500 in there, and this is max. Now... Okay, yeah, so we'll just pump this polluted water in here. Okay. Yeah, so that has changed the gas in here, but it's still not... It doesn't seem to be experiencing any force to actually be displaced. Let's try from the top. The problem is, if you have to do this on the bottom one, that's going to be more of a problem. You know, this top one is easy. Oh, maybe the easier answer was to open this door, wasn't it? Sorry, anyway. Why didn't I think of that? Just open the door, let the thing move. Anyone do that? Then hopefully in the meantime, have we sorted this problem? Not quite. Oh, there's another fallen bit of fans there, which is blocking everything. Oh dear, there's an obstacle course to get through today. So if we just open this door, water flow, and job done. There we go. That was all it took. There, I overthought it. And that means we can do the same on the bottom as well, isn't it? So there we go. Nice, easy solution. And we'll see. It'd probably do the same thing, I would guess. Yeah. Let's open this up. The hammock production as well. Welcome in with a nice Ham 5 wave. It's a cool emote. I like it. Yeah, so this is now full up. This will be fine. We can now do the eschering. So the way to do this is you get a gas pipe there. You're going to use the bridge to make sure it fills all the way up. You need two different gases. One is lighter than the other. So here I've got hydrogen in the top one and natural gas in the bottom one. So you deconstruct it and that gives you gas there. And then what you do is deconstruct the lower one with the, in this case, natural gas in. Now, I've never used natural gas for one of these locks before, but first time for everything. Usually use oxygen carbon monoxide. Those are the easier ones, but I had some of these to hand, so I thought, why not? As long as the heavy one's on the bottom, although I think in a lot of cases they sort themselves out, so it's not actually a big deal. Okay, they're getting on with this now, which is great. Let me... Yeah, we're keeping on this. Printables, again, we can take more dupes now. There's some puffs there. That's a lot of bad stuff. Attacking is fine. Decreased strength is not great. We'll take a Marie, why not? Yes, it's the first time I've ever done a ball with this combination, but they happen to be close, so why not? Okay, and next into the base is Frisky Whiskey, I think was a Twitch subscriber, at one point at least, and let's see, pop them onto, we can start them default one for now, why not? There we go, and on we go, what's going on here? Damaged overheated? This is overheated? Why is this overheated? Why is there sour gas? God hate this. This should be... There. Okay, so if I just turn that on, it will just flow some cooling through here, so we might actually be able to fight this a bit, although this is only going to last for so long. What we need to do is turn this around. This is it. Put this around so the automation port is not on that wire, and then this can run all the time. Oh, they got some igneous rock out. Oh, and ran it through the lock, and the lock overheated. Okay. Alright, well, we're pouring oil through here for now, which is fine, because it's going to keep this thing cool for a bit. But only for so long, so I can't keep pouring stuff through. If we put it this way, then the automation port is off of that thing, and we'll be fine. Perfect. Oh yes, there was some rock. No, I say, yellow alert is slower than priority 9. I was mentioning that earlier. Yeah, so we'll just put this pump in. That'll just have the gas out. And we should be fine. Repair errand copper. It's going to start overheating again. Just flow a little bit more oil through it. That's fine. There we go. Everyone's fine. Everything's good. This thing is just re-vacuum it. Yeah, that must have been what's happened, but there you go. It goes boop boop. I'm glad you like that. And that's Mitch as well. Thank you. Welcome back, and appreciate the continued support. Yes, I am back, and thank you very much for your well wishes. I'm sure you're already on the list, but anytime someone subscribes, I do double check. Of course you are already, so not a problem. Who's suffocating? Tim? How have you got out without an Atmos suit already? Don't tell me we've got another soup bug situation. This was also a big problem on the most dupes run. There's dupes escaping the base with no Atmos suit, even though there was no way to do it. Clay did say they fixed that in a patch, but they've said that 3 times already in 3 different patches. I'm still yet to believe them based on visible evidence is what I would say. Right, now we are running into another problem as well, which is we are down on reed fibre. This is no good. In fact, this is really bad. We do have a Draco. We have some Dracos. Although we have no balm lilies, which was the problem we ran into before, right? There were no balm lilies. Or pinch pepper nuts. I didn't actually look for pinch pepper nuts. I don't think we do have any. So we can't really ranch Dracos. They're all dead. That's the problem. Yeah, we can't ranch Dracos. We have to rely on the polluted water. Polluted water, is this hot? That's a hot one. And how much? We got a lot of water down here, so we could use this polluted water. Yeah, we're just rooting stuff all over the place. The thing is, we need an area that's hot enough for the plant to grow in, because they like hotter areas, and this is not it. Maybe we could go somewhere around here. This is not good though. It's very not good. That one. So put that back to that. But yeah, we can pump this out. For sure, that's doable. And we can do this. So the question, how many? I forget the maths again. What's? Yeah, it makes glossy if you feed them mealwood, it makes glossy, and then you shear them for plastic. So I need the reed fibre. Oh, is it the balm lilies you were saying could be buried? Alright, okay, that was the one Devera was on about. But I did try that. I dug around all of those caustic biomes and I couldn't find anything. So, yeah. That's unreachable. How many Atmo suits does one Thimbleweed support? So they grow in 2 cycles if they're domestic, and they produce 2. So that means one plant can manage 3. So 10 dupes because they were at 10% per cycle. I didn't try enough. I tried. We can try some more. Okay, right. So this actual waterfall's working now. You got hydrogen and the natural gas. So it's being poured in there, and it's just dripping through infinitely. So this is now over 1,000 power. The Hammock production as well. Thank you very much for the subscription. I don't think you're on the list because that's your first one. So thank you very much for supporting me. Welcome in. Due to the list. There we go. The list is incredibly long and keeps getting longer because you guys are very generous. And maybe you want to be in the base as well. Let's see. Did we get that? No gas output. Okay, so firstly, let's turn this flipping thing off because this is just wasting time. Did that not work? Or what happened? There's no... Huh? No hydrogen. What happened there? Did that not work? Something went wrong. This mastermind plan of a base. Well, like I say, I haven't started building the actual base yet. This is all still growing in infrastructure and setting ourselves up. The actual base is going to go over here. I haven't even started on that yet. I'm just trying to sort food and water and gases and power. Once we got that nailed down, then we can start strip mining the actual area we want to build in and start building some stuff. But we need a glass forge as well. But immediately we have more urgent concerns that we need to resolve. CZ can pay attention. Good. I'm glad you can. You were busy with other things, and now you're back in. Right, we got... This has hydrogen in, so if I deconstruct this... Don't tell me it's doing the thing where it immediately off-gas. If it off-gases, it should replace it, right? Let's try this again. I don't know what happened here. The hydrogen's getting out here. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, because there should be a tile here on both of them. Sorry, that's me. There we go. Yeah, that is exactly what I would say, Hammock. The easiest way is with radiation. Radiation is super simple. A single Weezewort or Shinebug or even radiation lamp is super good at just decontaminating stuff. So you can go for the whole chlorine room thing if you want. But yeah, I also have a video on that on cleaning germs. It's an older one. Definitely need to redo that one. But it is there. Okay, right, now we've got this in. Let's try this again and hopefully the hydrogen won't get out. I don't know what's moving out. Or make your infant... There you go, depleted uranium airlock. That's an interesting one. Okay, alright, if you're in the base game, you're more limited. You basically have to use a chlorine room. Is that the only way? So I think... So what? Sorry, there's 3 ways. Chlorine room's 1. Hold on. Are we okay with the connection? My connection's buffering. Hopefully you guys are still with me. Don't know what's going on with that. The internet's being a bit dodgy. Okay, this worked this time, so it looks like that extra tile was needed. I just forgot to put it in. Yeah, if you're in the base game, you're a bit more limited. Obviously, you can't use radiation. But what you can do is the chlorine room, the standard way, I suppose, or just heat or cool. That is definitely viable. There we go. Right, so that's got the right. Yeah. So I think my my bit rate is dropping there. That was probably a me side of things. Can you guys keep me in the loop? Right, but I'm so bad at missing the end of these things. So this is the end of the episode here for YouTube. So thank you very much for watching. We'll continue with this next time, as well as trying to get the petroleum bits online. So thank you very much for watching this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.